Noonan. Table 1, Michael Reason and Noonan. Table 2, Joel Younger and Joshua Hand. Table 2, Joel Younger and Josh Hand. Table 3, Mike Allen and Mark Owens. Table 3, Mike Allen and Mark Owens. Table 4, Jack Green and Roy Noblet. Table 4, Jack Green and Roy Noblet. Table 6, Josh Gorski and Steve Jefferson. Table 6, Josh Gorski and Steve Jefferson. Table 8, Sean Dempsey and Ken Dixon. Table 8, Sean Dempsey and Ken Dixon. Table 9, Jack Phillips and Reece Goddard. Table 9, Jack Phillips and Reece Goddard. Table 10, Alec Evanitis and Tri Chan. Table 10, Alec Evanitis and Tri Chan. Table 11, Jaden Bugner and Scott Parker. Table 11, Jaden Bugner and Scott Parker. Table 13, Roy Tan and Tan. Table 13, Roy Tan and Tan. Table 14, Travis Martin and Ben Judge. Table 14, Travis Martin and Ben Judge. Table 16, Joey Tone and Sean Partridge. Table 16, Joey Tone and Sean Partridge. Table 17, Michael Scarry and Ace O'Keefe. Table 17, Michael Scarry and Ace O'Keefe. Table 18, Becky Lack and Greg Siegel. Table 18, Becky and Greg Siegel. Table 19, James Stevens and Matt Edwards. Table 19, James Stevens and Matt Edwards. And then table 20, George Meyer and Brenton Collier. Table 20, George Meyer and Brenton Collier.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All right, back for day 2 of the Slate Pro Series event. We've got 2 awesome matches on the stream for you. We've got Josh Hands and Joel Younger, and we've also got Ben Noonan and Nick Reardon. Both matches seem, well, they're most likely going to be very, very fiery. I don't see a lot of safety happening in them, so It'll be a great view. Josh won the leg and against Joel, ready to break off. Very nice break. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, the other matches around the room this morning, we've got Mike Ballum and Mark Owens, Jack Green and Roy Noblet. I was watching Jack practicing earlier. He's not missing a ball. It was amazing. Josh Gorski and Steve Jamison. Right. Jack Phillips and Reece Godden. Sean Dempsey and Tim Dixon, which I would have loved to have commentated on. Right. I reckon that's going to be an absolute cracker of a match. Alec Everinaudis and Troy Chan. Jamie Butner and Scotty Parker. Roy Tan and Tan Maheda. We've got Travis Martin and Ben Judge. Joey Tomey and Sean Partridge. Mick Skerry and Ace O'Keefe. Promises to be another good one. Eki Lakthong and Greg Siegel. Jamie Stevens, Matt Edwards, and George Samoya and Brenton Collier. So a lot of really, really good matches on. And Mick has just run straight through that first frame to take a very early 1-0 lead. Joel's really only got the one tricky red, which is the one near the yellow. If it's not going to go clean into that left corner, but we want to get up top table and knock out that one up in the balk area first off, or as soon as he can. Nick's decelerated pretty hard on that one. No, it's certainly not what he was intending. Come across table, try and knock the one in the centre pocket. Mick won't be happy with himself there. He squandered a pretty good opportunity. Because the yellows are actually, they're all sitting rather nicely.
Good morning, everyone. We're here watching the Repechage matches between some pretty big time matches here. Wow, we've got Michael Reardon and Ben Noonan on the right, and Joel Younger and Josh Hands on the left. And Michael Reardon's 2-0 up. Michael Reardon's a very good player. I would say a bit of an underrated player, but that would involve someone underrating him, and I don't know if anyone does, but very solid player. Definitely can go a yard in this tournament. And Josh Hands, the superstar from, up-and-coming superstar from Queensland, playing Joel Younger, who's one of the best cueists in Australia. So Joel took the first frame, it seems, and Josh has gotten on the black. Doubt that he was just trying to get on it. He was likely trying to avoid that red and come up to the more the centre of the table, but you would expect him to still get this, but it is a missable shot, tricky shot on the black. Yeah, Jamo versus Josh Gorski, that's on I don't see, I see them, they're on table 6 just off the camera. That's another big match for in the Repechage. So Josh has played the double and he's missed it. So that must have been a really awkward shot to the middle or the bottom left for him to have played that. Now this leaves a really good chance for Joel to get a 2-0 lead. Oh, mix. That was a tricky shot Mick had to play there to get on the black. It looked like the black was potable to the left middle, but with the angle he had, he might not have been able to get it on that, so he's tried to play a cannon, and he's got a pretty awful result there. And if you look at Benny's yellows, they're sitting pretty. So Reardon, you feel, has to pop this here. Oh, that looks like it was. That looked like it was on target. It dipped a bit to the left, I think. But yeah, it was hard to get enough power into the black for the pot to even be possible. So it looks like it's going to be 2-1, barring a mistake from Benny. Oh, yeah, that's gone okay. It almost went a bit poor for him there. And that's for Joel on the left. It looks like he's mapping such that the red on the rail on the left here is going to be his last ball. So he's probably going to have, he's going to like come back a little on this one so that he's got enough angle to stun off the side rail. I would, if anything, that might not be far enough. Oh no, looking at the table, he's got plenty of angle. As for Benny, I think he's going to go right middle, bottom left, black. Hold here, or will he swing the white a bit more? Okay, interesting. This is, I mean, from where the balls were, he never should have been in a position like this. They were not difficult at all. So this is a little loose from Benny. But as a reminder to, and that's a miss you wouldn't expect from Joel. He didn't get super neat on that, but he got good enough that you would not expect it to be missed. Good recovery there from Ben. And nice black from Josh. So yeah, we're seeing a few mistakes here early. I mean, it does look like Benny still made the out, but that was not a flawless finish. And yeah, Joel with a mistake there. I'll remind everyone, we're early in the morning here, well, 10 o'clock. In general, pool players are probably less used to playing in the morning. Most, say, major finals and big events and stuff are just later in the day. Want to join me in here? You don't? Doesn't matter, you've got insights, that's what people want to hear. Oops. Mate, sorry everyone, I'm back. I was just trying to convince some co-commentators to join me. Alright. Alright, Benny's at the table on the right here. Okay, so he's on the red trying to make an out and he's landed awkward. He's working out how to play this double back on this red near the middle. He needs to find a way to get the white. No, that wouldn't have been a good white. If you just got any, so it looks like he was trying to work out any shot on this ball on the left to the bottom left, he would have been able to get on the other red to the left middle. But anyway, it's drawn the error, and now you'd expect Mick to be getting these. Well, if he full-blooded goes for them here, this yellow in the bottom right is awkward to get on. The typical spots you'd want to be landing are obstructed by the red that Benny's now got there. This might be an attempt to get it out. That's not gone well. However, now he's got safety options. So currently, this situation with the two balls touching each other on the right hand side is a big problem for both of them. The other two balls close together is probably more of a problem for Mick than it is for Benny. He's gonna, no. And I say that because I don't think the yellow goes to the bottom right. I could be wrong with that. Is he gonna double this? That's a very good shot. That's a very good shot. He left his red there. So I was just explaining that problem. Those two balls touching each other on the right hand side is a big problem for both of them because neither of them really has a ball near it, so that they can pop that ball and nudge them out. So any defensive option would have to involve moving one of your balls towards that area so you can get it off. But Mick found a real good way there to double his ball out and still leave Benny's ball dead. So it was a real clever shot by Mick. He played it very well. I don't know if he likes going by Mick, actually. Yeah, no, Mick. I think that works. Anyway, so Benny's attempted to gain control of that pocket on the left-hand side, either by perhaps playing a turnover or getting his red under the yellow. But as it is, he's left Mick a good chance here to go game. Excuse me, everyone. Okay, I'm back. Oh Jesus, frame on the right hand side's really gone congested now. So I'd say big advantage Benny if you can find a way. Big advantage is tough way to put it. If you can find a way to put a turn over here, which it looks like he's going to play this plant and then leave Mick and not on. Oh, it's not. So, okay, so I think he thought that was going to pot the yellow. And if it did, that was a very good shot. Mick was going to have to come to the rail while hampered and pot his yellow to accomplish anything. But Benny, by doing that, freeing up the black, it was an aggressive shot, but by not potting the yellow, he's basically forfeited the frame. As for on the left, Josh won that frame. He's now 2-1 up on Joel. So Dan wants me to let you all know he's putting up a poll on Facebook to determine which matches will be on the stream table. So everyone go onto Facebook and vote, have your say. We're a democratic organisation here at the Geelong Pro. Oh, it's just a suggestion poll, so we're actually not that democratic, but... Alright. If I'm guessing, I think the matches people will vote for will be Jake McCartney, Simon Singleton, and Mark Robertson, Ricky Emery. That's my guess. So, at the moment we're having the conversation about whether you stagger the winners matches rather than having them all at once so that more can be streamed. It's an interesting thought. We'll see what comes of that, because obviously there's a lot of these matches that are incredibly high level matches. We've got Justin Sage and VJ Randall, Rusty and Paddy Hood, Gus and Rob Bowen, Jake McCartney, Simon Singleton, Kurt Dunham, Ricky Watson. I mean, every one of these. Lee McSharry, who beat Michael Skerry yesterday, and Steve Tran. We'll see what's decided there. But obviously you go down to the losers bracket and these are all top matches anyway. I mean, that's how it goes in a pro tournament. Everyone's brilliant. Now Joel has made excellent work of these reds on the left hand side. He's now got the black to level things up at 2 apiece. I think Reardon and Noonan is 3-1 to Reardon. I'm not sure if they're not putting their results into full stat. Oh, sorry. They're not. Okay, I've got to manually do this. There we go. So Noonan got this red for... Nice shot. This red for 3-2. Excellent, Benny. So that's more... So both the trailing players have won there. Please showcase the match with players who have not yet played on stream. That's a good suggestion, Bella. That's what I was thinking. Simon Singleton and Jake have both played on stream. I was just saying before the matches I thought most likely to be selected. I'd love to see Gus and Rob Bowen play, and Robbo and Ricky Emery, but I mean, I'm somewhat biased as I live with Gus and am a Victorian. I'm sure there's people in other states who might want to see Sage and VJ, maybe Woodsy. We want to see Robbo? Yeah, everyone wants to see Robbo. Everyone loves Robbo. Everyone loves Neil's brother. So far there are 0 people who have jumped in the poll. Oh, Dan's just put it up this very second, so maybe that's why. Oh, VJ's just walked in now. VJ looks like he needs to wear a belt because his pants are hanging down so low. Anyway. Alright, back to the pool. So Josh on the left hand side is on the reds, and they all look on. She's got to keep the white ball in check. I wonder if he's going to come down for this red to the bottom right now. I think that's likely to happen because it looks like he's tricked his ball to get on. So it looks like, based on where he put his cue there, he probably can't top through. So he's going to stay high on it and then have to navigate around those 2 yellows on the left hand side. I certainly agree. Robbo versus Ricky is the the match I think should be on the stream. We haven't seen Robbo yet on there, and I don't think we've seen Ricky either, and that's just such a blockbuster of a match. Any player not on stream yet get first preference. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. Gus and Bowen 100%. Rusty versus Hoodie. Well guys, make sure you jump onto Facebook and get your votes in, because it looks like everyone's going to vote for Jake McCartney and Simon Singleton, because everyone always wants to see Jake McCartney. And I imagine anyone in New Zealand is going to want Simon on the stream as much as possible, so have your say, everyone. Dan, realistically, everyone should have 2 votes. Is there a way to facilitate that? You can't vote as many times. Oh, I see. Yes, it's the checkbox method. Yeah, you're right. Alright, well I better get on there and vote, eh? I'm going to be voting for ones I mentioned. And yeah, there's the stagger possibility, as I mentioned earlier, where we might have 2 rounds of the winner's side play on the stream. It would be good to see players that are yet to have played. Yeah, everyone's saying the same thing. Yep. Joey was on stream last night, Dakota, and Sage has been on stream as well. So yeah, Josh got those. Joel's on 2. Oh, there we go, they fixed it. So they had not updated their own pool stat, but Joel's on 2. Oh, and I've not done, I'm being slack over here, sorry everyone. Ben Noonan's on 2. You have 2 CueballTV accounts, do you, Dan? Am I looking at the wrong CueballTV, Dan? I'm just having trouble finding it. In the group, okay. Can I share it outside the group? Oh, I'm not in the group. Why would you put it in the group where you got to join? Oh, I see. Polls in a group. Bloody Facebook. Alright, I'll share this on my Facebook so people can see it. Dan's posting a link for everyone in the chat so everyone can see. 2-2 Mick and Ben, not 3-2. Are you sure, Bo? Because, well, when I got here, it was 2-0 to Mick Reardon, and since then, Benny's won 2 frames and Mick's won 1. So, unless the score was initially incorrect. They don't give everyone a go at centre court in Wimbledon. It's who draws. It's who's the biggest draw / highest seed, always. Yes, but there's also a lot more rounds there. I mean, sorry, there's a lot more staggering of rounds. So it's correct. 3-1, 3-2. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, everyone's just arguing. Anyway. Okay, back to focusing on stuff. So Josh is first in here on the yellows. Josh can potentially go 4-2 here. I would expect him to get these actually. He's not got any complications other than needing to keep a neat white. I'd say the most awkward ball for him is the black, where oh, actually the black might go to the bottom right as well. It's just a little awkward to get on. This ain't Wimbledon with that drop when you watch the same matches. I don't think that's actually true, Dakota. I think viewerships are higher every time a Jake or a Robbo are on the stream. people will always tune in to watch Jake, I think, and Tem. So I think that's wrong, but I still agree that I think it's better to spread out the TV tables for everyone. To a certain extent, though. Thanks, Paddy. Thanks for doing that. Yeah, Josh played a really nice shot there, and another really nice shot. White balls. He's getting on these lines really well. Yep, that's where he's just going to be, somewhere about there. The straighter the better, so we can just drop it in and then cut the black to the middle. Meanwhile, Mick, Mick's landed a little bit awkward there. I would expect him to be okay. He looks on the underside of this red. He might have to smash this red into the middle with a ton of top to come off the right hand side rail and get up to somewhere in the middle of the table if he can to cut the black. Although, does the black even go to the bottom? I'm not sure. What Mick? No, yeah, the black will go. Curious what he does. I see, he's tried to land. Oh, he's done what he did before and landed close to the black, but this time, oh, we're gonna need some push shot expert watching this shot, I think, if he's trying to play. Yep, someone go over there. Who's a push shot expert, anyone? Dan, get ready with your replay thing. Everyone in the chat, get ready with your opinions that we'll likely ignore on whether or not this is a push shot. We'll start the poll now. Was it a push shot, yes or no? Dakota, stay out of this. We don't want your opinion, Dakota. Lovely by Josh, he completed the out there. So Josh 4-2. Josh looks very, very dangerous here. Oh, this is an awful shot to play. Absolutely terrible. It looks like he's played a fair shot there, but as you see, he couldn't get the pace into the white. Had he hit that any harder, it's possibly would have played a... Well, it's not a push, it's a double hit. It's possibly would have played the double hit. But that's the second time now Reardon's been super close to the ball. He's hit it on target, but hasn't been able to get the pace into the ball. Yeah. Goes to show how hard it is when you land that close to it. So now Benny's got a chance to equalise here. Dakota says foul. Well done, Dakota, you're brilliant. So yeah, most people lean, if it's like too close to call, they lean in the direction of saying no foul. Dakota, however, he has a different view. Nice shot by Benny. Slid neatly under that yellow to get good posi. And now this will be 3-all on the right hand side. And Josh, oh, he's dry broken. Josh has a really good break. I've played him before, and I sat in my chair for much of that match. Just his breaks were always brilliant, and he was just always mopping up. So, but unfortunately here he's managed to come up dry, and so Joel is first in with an opportunity to get one closer. Yeah, we'll have to update the score on the right hand side there. Mm-hmm. 3 each. I'll be back. I'm just going to go pester someone again about them jumping on the commentary. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he's on the stairs. Alright, so Joel has gone the reds, and Joel's got a real awkward shot here. But if he gets this, I think he'll be on something to the top right. But maybe not even. It looks like he's going to be going into that yellow on the left hand side, but he might be going to the high side of it. So Joel's played the cut there, and that's a nice shot. That shot was always going to guarantee that he's coming up to the top end of the table. Why didn't I play? Because I'm no good, Raz. And I didn't feel like donating $1,000 to the prize pool. Dakota. Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think being a half-decent intermediate qualified. Oh, Joel has actually landed pretty good there, I think. Yeah, you're right. Yep, fishing. I thought maybe he'd play the plant, but that was a real tricky shot. Joel's opted to go around the table and try and land a little bit better, and he's not landed great. He's really chasing here. These are difficult. So it looks like he's got a shot to the left, but if he's any kind of straight, which I think he is, it's going to be hard to get up for any other ball. Oh, that's a great shot. So we had. Oh, that's actually such a good shot. He had just a smidge of angle there, and he's played it beautiful. And he's just got to find where on earth this goes. This will be a class out if he gets these. These were exceptionally difficult from where he was from once I started watching. Mixer. If he's deliberately covered that hole, I'm a little confused by that, because Benny can play a lot of turnovers that really leave Mick in a bad spot. He's just got to play the one shot to the top right so that he can get some sort of position. Typically when you're blocking holes like that, you want to... He could have also just missed the ball, to be fair. I'm not sure. But yeah, typically when you block holes, you want to leave the ball a bit out from the pocket. So, oh, Benny's played a push there. You want to leave it... Oh, and Joel had to... Okay, so I looked away from Joel for a minute. He didn't land where he wanted to, and he had to manufacture some sort of ball off ball to get the ball in, and it's not gone well for him. But anyway, as I was saying, when you're covering holes, you want the ball a bit away from the hole, just to make the turnover a bit more difficult. I've heard people talk about blocking rails, where you'll block the rail. Let's say if the red was 2 inches to the right on the rail, it's a lot more difficult for Benny to deal with. Well, anyway, Mick's now in with another chance here, and his biggest complication is the black. He needs to land in a small pocket on the left-hand side of the table to pot the black to the right. Josh has opted for a safety, and he's not getting any snooker or anything, but it's hard to imagine Joel being able to pot the ball from here. But leaving Joel... Bella says she would have played if she didn't have a baby 10 weeks ago. She'll give it a crack next year. That'd be great to see, Bella. I believe Joey's the only female participant this year. She won a satellite. Yeah, I didn't think that was on when I looked at it, but Joel, even getting that over the hole, does apply a little bit of pressure to Josh. Josh still has complications. The ball west northwest of the white is awkward. It'd probably drop in the middle, but you really got to be good on it. And But other than that, I don't see much issue he'll have. I would expect Josh to get these. That's a nice starter from Josh. He's got options. He's got his choice of 3 balls here. I wonder if he plays this ball to the bottom right now. Get good on the bottom left. Deal with those. No, it doesn't look. He's not even looking at that, so I doubt that is what he'll be doing. I don't think that's what Josh wanted, but it did look like he played that, so hard to say. Maybe he was trying to slip by that and then play the ball to the left middle, because that ball might come back to bite him. You really, I mean, yeah, you can play it to the top left, but it's, I mean, most people would say it's a big pocket, but it's not really a big pocket. You've got to either play it off the red or into the pocket. Like, if you miss it, it's not going to go. Ben's frame is interesting now, someone said. Sorry, I wasn't looking at that one. Benny's at the table, Mick's... Oh, so Mick had a dip, didn't get on the black, or missed the black, and now Benny's mopping up. Come on, the nun dog, let's go. Should be some good games. NUN is none. I think if you want to do noon, you'd have to do NUNN? I don't know. It's hard to know how to spell made up words, but... Could we please get some verbal updates of other matches regularly that aren't being televised? Is that okay? Yeah, I can do that every now and then. But as I say, every time someone asks me to do this, you can look them up yourself. Just go to pool stat. But I understand some people might be at work watching on a second monitor or something, though not likely on a Saturday. Or, you know, some people are lazy. And NOONAN, that's a... So noons, NOONS, yeah, that works too. Noons. Yeah, so Noonan won that one. Alright, anyway, back to Josh, and he's played the cut, and yeah, he's played it well. So yeah, he had to, that was actually tricky. He's had to overcut that to play it off the red, and he's played it very well. It was a very good shot by Josh. He landed way out of position, and he's recovered brilliantly. So Dan's just posted in the chat the pool stat link, so follow that and you can find the live results yourself. But after this match on the left, I'll read it out anyway. So I would expect Josh to get these. So looking at Reardon, he's opened up on the reds, and he's just keeping it tight there. He doesn't think the out's realistic, and he must think. So this, yeah, when he moves this yellow, it makes that red a lot more accessible for Reardon, and that seems to be his biggest problem at the moment. Other than the black, which is a minor issue, but I believe the black will go to the right middle. It does, and the bottom left, and there's also plenty of balls near it to nudge it. So Noonan's missed that, and now there you go. Reardon's teleported into a position where he's on his problem ball, and he can have a good go at getting these. So I would expect Reardon to get these, but obviously there's no certainties. Alright, time to read out some results for you fabulous viewers out there who can't be bothered looking them up yourselves. So Mark Owens is 4-1 up on Mike Ballum. That one's in the background of the streams. Jack Green 2-all with Roy Noblet. Josh Gorski and Steve Jamison are 3 apiece. Jack Phillips is 5-2 up on Reese Godden. Sean Dempsey is trailing, so Tem is 6-1 up on Sean Dempsey. Tem is flying. It's good to see. He's recovered from yesterday. Alec is 2-all with Trey Chan. Jamie Butner, Scott Parker is 4-0 up on Jamie Butner. Roy Tan is 4-1 up on Tan. Chuka, Travis Martin is 3-2 up on Ben Judge. Sean Partridge is 3-2 up on Joey. How do you say Joey's surname? Tommy. Scary is 3-2 up on Ace O'Keefe. Jamie Stevens 4-2 up on Matt Edwards. I think a few of you guys were interested in that match. And Brenton Collier is 6-1 up on George Zamora. Okay, so looking back, Mick, unfortunately I didn't get to see any of it. I was too busy reading out those scores. But Mick has navigated the red nicely, as I expected him to, and now he's just don't land basically touching the black again, Mick, and you should be alright. But this looks like a little bit of a tricky shot to hold. Yeah, and so he's concluded that he had to go into the black, and unfortunately he's got a really bad cannon there. Yeah, that was yeah, I doubt he could have held there. Just needed to cannon it on the either the underside of the black maybe. But yeah, but no, it was a tricky shot to control. And now he's in all sorts. He's really got to fluke this because, as with before, Benny's balls are tap-ins. So far the story of this match from what I've seen has been Mick missing and Ben cleaning up the scraps. Oh, he loaded that with left hand side to try and come back and maybe cut the black in the middle. He's missed it. He was trying to go into the yellow. Oh, you reckon the one? Yeah, that makes sense. Hoodie in the chat just mentioned Mick was trying to screw into the yellow there. Oh, well, top into the yellow there, and he's unfortunately hit the black instead, which is why it went so poorly. If he hit it slightly harder, would have worked too. That's true as well. Alright, so Joel in. For the first time in a bit here, Joel's got a chance. Oh, well, he had a chance in the previous frame, but things got away from him. So Joel, these balls are always, I guess, scary to take on. Where the two of the so Joel needs to play this ball to free up Josh's red, and then his final ball is the black, which is quite tricky on the rail. So if Joel, say, gets these and misses the black, all of Josh's balls are in the open and set up, so. And he's overcut that, so that can potentially be a bit of a blessing in disguise. The black is still dead. Josh's balls now aren't as on. However, Josh can play a turn over here and put Josh in an awful spot, provided he can get the white safe. That's if this red can pass to pot the yellow. Oh, yeah, Noonan on the... Well, I think Noonan won that. I didn't actually see the end of the frame. I just saw Mick leave Noonan tap-ins. Oh, okay, yeah, there's comments saying Benny's waking up and stuff, so yeah, I'm guessing he did win it. I've heard from comments in the past that Benny's not the biggest morning person, so you'd think if he gets through this match he might just run through everybody. I know yesterday he lost his first round match in the morning to Roy Noblet, and yes, Roy's a very good player, but you wouldn't think he's on the level of Benny, since few people are. Ben always good to watch. Yeah, he's good fun, isn't he? Oh, Joel, I think he thought that might pot the red. Oh, hello, Sicky, in the chat there. Great shot by Noonan. That is an excellent shot. Yeah, he's gonna use this ball on the right to get out for his last one. This is I wonder how he plays this. Is he just gonna stun to the sort of try and get nearish the blue spot and then come out for the black to the bottom left? Or is he gonna top off the side rail? Yeah, he's doing that. So he's top off the side rail to get a bit closer to this. And yeah, it looks like he can just, as long as he pots this, he's gonna have a shot on the black to the bottom right. Just don't try and overdo it. Alright, now it looks like Josh has set himself up nicely to play a good turnover here. He can even, if he gets a bit ambitious with it, he can play a turnover and go into the black and just give it a little tickle out. By the way, Benny played a really nice positional shot there. He didn't take his medicine at all. He's like, I'll just land fat. And 6-3 to Nunu. Looks like Josh has just played the full skill shot, but yeah, he did try to get the black out, as I said. Actually, yeah, he might have played the skill shot intentionally. Ben doesn't seem to play too much nowadays. Still class. Yeah, from my understanding, Benny doesn't really play at all. He practices a little bit before these big tournaments, but other than that, doesn't play. That's my understanding anyway, but I could be incorrect. 3 AM in Sweden. Woke up to watch my brother Benny. It's very annoying when I read the chat. There's this big heart in the way of half your comment. So it looks like the poll that we put up is primarily voting for Jake McCartney and Simon Singleton, and that does make sense. I think they're the two best players that are coming up to play. And then the second most is Mark Robertson and Ricky Emery. Gus and Bowen are even trailing Rusty and Patrick Hood, because I guess Rusty has the star power behind him, and then Sage and VJ. Sage also has some star power. Oh, okay, yep, so Benny came down for 2 practice hits. Nice, Matt. I would consider that still not practicing, but just 2 hits, but I suppose if he's come to 2 hits to Fetcher specifically, maybe there's been more. Can we refresh the page on the left? I think it's not updating automatically. Oh yeah. Tim now 8-2 up. Yeah, Alec and Trey are still 2-all. It's been quite a while. Alright, anyway, back to the match. So Josh, yeah, he has managed to get the black out. Damn, I wish I was watching actually. Didn't see how he did that, but anyway, he's now got his tap ins, and yeah, that's a nice shot, nice controlled shot there. Cheated the pocket to the right hand side a little bit. Justin and Jake in the GF. As always, lol. Yeah, we'll see. Justin didn't have the best day yesterday. He looks to struggle a fair bit. But obviously he can, I'm sure, switch it on any time. Really nice shot by Josh. Cued that delightfully. And nice work by Mick. So Josh continues to run away with it on the left-hand side, but Mick gets one back. Alright, well, nothing's going on. Mike Ballon has come back again. Come back a bit against Mark Owens. It's now 4-3 to Mark. It was 4-1 earlier. Jack Green and Roy Noblet, 3 apiece. Josh and Jamo, 4-4. Jack over Reese, 5-3. So Reese got one back there. Scott Parker's now 5-0 over Jamie Butner. Tell you what, these guys are really dragging their feet. A lot of these matches are hardly progressed only a single frame since I last heard it. George Zamoya's got one back against Brenton Collier. And Jamie Stevens 6-3 up on Matt Edwards. Jake vs Simon is a must watch. So yeah, it does seem I was right. Everyone just wants to see Jake every match, always. Yeah, we'll see what we can do about staggering the matches to get more of these people on the stream. The problem with doing that is it does force someone to have their match pushed back by a good 2 hours at least, and that's a big issue for the loser of that match, because their repechage match would then need to be played. Oh, actually, no, there's a gap. No, okay. No, I don't see any issue with it. Jake has earned the right. I think there's still a gap though. But yeah, they might have to play. They'll have to play closer after losing. Yeah, that's the issue for the loser of that match. So Jake has earned the right, just like Ronnie O'Sullivan in snooker. I suppose you could say that. I think we do get better views every time Jake's up. It's something I've noticed. So we'll just have to offset the loss of viewership we get every time I commentate, and it might break even at a normal amount. And nice by Mick. He's doesn't want to put too many of these yellows before playing safe. New Zealand #1 versus Oz #1. Some bragging, right? Yeah, no, that actually. Maybe I'm starting to come around on this. I just really want to see Gus play Bowen because. Oh, Penny. Wowee. Oh, I'm sorry, Joel. Wasn't watching. We're just having to watch on the left-hand side to see if this is a foul. Oh, we're bringing it up. I didn't see it, sorry. Oh, this one. No, I didn't think you did, but... Nah. It's not moving. Yeah, but if the yellow doesn't move, you can't really...
Are you on about with the white or... no, I wasn't sure when you...
Oh, you're right. No, you have hit it. You have hit it, Joel.
Have you?
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely moved.
Yeah, it's moved.
Yep. Wow, hey. So yeah, Joel has fouled there. Wow, you've got to really zoom in to see it, but yeah, it's the yellow's definitely moved. We might put this on the stream for you guys to see. Man, I just heard Joel's voice. He sounds awful. He might be a bit ill. So Joel, yeah, you can see when we've zoomed in, but yeah, you can't see it at all when you're looking from the other angle. Alright, well, there you go. Excellent honesty from Joel there. Baden Jackson won the recent Super League National. Surprised he didn't come for this. Is that a New Zealander? Old Burley? Mark versus Mickey. Yeah, okay. The two big time matches. I mean, they're all big time matches to a certain extent, but the biggest of timey matches, definitely Mark and Ricky and Jake and Simon. Thanks, Nav. We'll get the Prez in here, and we can have a cash match. Okay, back to the pool. So yeah, with the foul, Josh's yellows are still very tricky. There's this one buried under the black there, and the red. It's a massive complication. So yeah. Josh has opted to cover up there, and that's an interesting and clever way to cover. So he just played that into the side rail so that it'll jaw over to the left and block the rail, as I said earlier, to make turnovers more difficult. I mean, I assume that's what he played, and yeah, I learnt something there. Simon Singleton runs the Super League, which is New Zealand's international rules comes. I think that was meant to say comps, but Baden won it. Oh, well, good on Baden. Shame he's not here. Oh, Mike's just standing right in the middle of the stream there. Alright, so Josh back at the table now. And, yeah, he still has the same issue with this yellow and the black. And it's more of an issue for him. Joel's red still goes to the left, but... Oh, wow. He cut that? I don't think that was potable. He's just whipped out the wizardry here. Making shots on that aren't even on. Obviously it was on, but... Okay, see what he's looking at there? He wants to be on the underside of this yellow so that he can stun over into this black and yellow. He's just got to be under it. It looks straighter than he wants to be, but he's got the angle, so we can at least force it. Actually, no, I think his angle's really, really good here. So he's just got to get the line right. And he either needs to be on the yellow after this shot or to the middle. And he's on the middle, but he's not got the... He was probably wanting to hit the center point between the red and the black so that both would split, red to the right, black to the left. But he's hit the black. Sorry, he hit primarily the black instead, which means now he's got to go into this again, and he's not got the result he wanted. So yeah, just not quite precise enough on the cannon there. And now this frame has gotten away from him a little bit. He's opened it all up. Josh is, very impressive, I agree. He's very hard to beat. He's one of those oppressive players where when he's on a roll and he's just potting everything, you feel, how am I going to slow this guy down? I played him in December at the Black Ball event in Bar 8, and that's probably the best I've ever played. And he just completely obliterated me 7-2. He missed one ball for the whole match, and yeah, it was very impressive. Oh, we've had Mick, whatever his name is, walk in. Mick Scary or Mick Sherry, McFlurry. Yeah, Oreo McFlurry. Alright, so Joel at the table now. All his balls are open. He's just got to navigate them nicely. I imagine he'll play whichever one of these pots and then play ball to the bottom right, and that clears up the other ball, and then he'll off the ball to the bottom right I think he'll come up for the top ball, then back down for the other of those two balls near each other, and then finally his ball to the bottom right is his last one. Let's see if he follows my pattern. Oh, I just lost the chat there. All these players playing have to play each other before they run into the losers of the winner's side. So staggered should be no issue. Yeah, you're right. Should be, well, not entirely no issue, because what will inevitably end up happening is the loser of the staggered match will then have to immediately play their next match or have their match go very late. So that's the issue. That's a really clever shot Benny's just played. I really like that shot. He's just cemented his control in this frame. So Mick's now forced to play this ball for starters, which now, so that's opened up. So now Benny's only issue is the ball. Yes, he's just deaded for himself, but he's got balls near it that he can use to get it out. So yeah, really good shot there for Benny. So Joel's not gone my way. Oh well, he did go my way, but he might have lost the white a bit there. And now he's got a really tricky shot. He's got to sort of hit this very hard to create the sidewards motion on the ball, so that he can stun over to this left hand side to the table to get on this red. The one good thing going for him is now the black's slightly easier to get on, but wow, this shot has to be hit hard and well. This is the shot of a top snooker player, I'd say. Oh, he's only just missed that too. He's hit that. He's actually hit that so well. He's just missed it. But now, here we go. Josh could go 7-2, and you think that's a very difficult lead for Joel to come back from. Joel looks like he wants to go home. Poor guy. Must have a head cold feeling for him. Yeah, he doesn't sound great, Toby. Josh Stream all matched, followed by Jake's random draw for the rest. Oh, all rusty matches, followed by Jakey's random draw for the rest. Well, yeah, they seem to be the two players most people want to see, that's for sure. Oh, that's quite a big error by Josh. They all just look part-time players. Class is there, but can tell it's not 10 plus years ago. That is a fair point. People have different priorities these ways. It's not, people have less time on their hands. Oh, no, that's not true. People have the same amount of time as their hands, I'd say, as 10 plus years ago. But now there are better things to do with your time than 10 plus years ago. So people are less inclined to devote countless hours of their time to practicing their hobby. So I think that contributes to players being perhaps less practiced as they were years ago. And that's also why I believe if you get any professional players come here from, say, England or whatever, I think they would crush everybody, because, well, I mean, if you're a professional, you're putting in that time every day for your whole life, and you're just going to be a lot better. Oh, we've got someone perhaps joining me here. Not happening, apparently. Alright, never mind. I'm not getting a co-commentator, it seems. Maybe 3 more drinks in, he reckons he might join me. Yeah, you're right, Toby. Justin and Jake are the 2 most professional Australian players, I think. They have the most time to commit to the game and can... Where's the picture? Black screen at the moment? I don't know. Oh god, it's that flogging guy. Thanks, Greg. I haven't talked about Noonan and Reardon for a while. They're now 7-4. Wait, is that score correct, Dan? Looks like Thames just won. Hey, Dan, the score for... What's going on? Noonan and Reardon, it's slowly resetting itself. What are there? It just... Oh, maybe someone did pull stat. That could be the case. Okay, Stan, let me know how that goes for you. Second would be Andy versus Steve Woods. Andy's not playing Steve Woods. Joseph is playing Steve Woods. Oh, you're talking about... Oh, best money matches of all time. Della versus Jake. Oh, okay. So you're talking about old matches that have been... Okay, that's... Okay, cool. Alright, back to the pool. So Benny is on and out on the Reds. He's coming away from his work here. Oh, he's played a double to hold the white. Lovely. Just like it's nothing. And this is the only complicated shot he's... Well, complicated. That's an missable shot he's got to play. And yeah, he can go 8-4 here. Yeah, I got there eventually, BJ. And yes, he's missed that shot that I declared missable, so there you go. Hey Logan, did you ever get around to sending that email to Poolvic? I can't talk about any of that stuff actually. Benny finally won some frames. Don't take scores off, okay? Alright, so Mick now likely to go 7-5. Get one back here. It's good news for him. And meanwhile on the left hand side, Joel... Oh yeah, Joel got the frame back when Josh went in off unexpectedly. So yeah, a bit of relief for Joel. And now Joel's first in here. Now, so Joel's on the yellows here. How do I change the... Dan, you've got the wrong balls on for Joel and Josh. Joel's played a safety. Yeah, that's probably been there for a while, so everyone. I don't know how to set the balls. You can't blame me for that. Alright. Nah, it's pretty hard. Okay, there you go. Josh has played the turn over here. Meanwhile, Mick is just got this one shot to play nicely to get at the table, and he'll have completed the out. Bit of a stun here off the rail. Played that lovely. Yep, so that'll be 7-5 there. Alright, now so Joel in a bit of a tactical battle here at the moment against Josh. I'm curious if those reds plant to the bottom. Right. I don't think they do, no. So that helps Joel. But yeah, where Josh has left a white is not helping Joel. So he's... Okay, so he's played that to keep the white tight. And took... Oh, Mick's really slapped that black. Wow. Oh, that's a poor miss. I wonder what happened there. How he's missed that. I'm watching it now. Yeah, he's just He's just missed it. It's just a fair dinkum miss. Oh, that's a bit of a let off for Benny. Yeah, gotta remember everyone, it's real hard out there. On the stream with 18,000 viewers watching. Oh, actually 413, that's a lot of people. Hello everyone. His elbow nearly hit himself in the head. Okay, so... yeah, perhaps lost his form a bit on that black. Not as composed as he would have liked. Oh, here's Gussie's just walked in. Superstar Gussie. Easy money, Benny. Oh, that's... yeah, no worries, Trent. If, Josh and Joel's match is going for a bit here, so I'll take the time to read these out. So Owens is now trailing 6-4 on Mike Ballon, which means Mike's won 5 on the trot there. Jack Green and Rory Noblet are 4-all. Steve Jamison is trailing Josh Gorski. Josh is up 6-5. Jack Phillips up 8-3 against Reese Godden. Tem has beat Sean Dempsey 11-2. Alec Evernadas 4-3 up on Trey Chan. Scott Parker 6-1 up on Jamie Butner. Roy Tan 7-2 up on Tan. Chuka is 6-2 up on Ben Judge. Sean Partridge 6-5 up on Joey Tomei, whatever. Michael Scarry is 7-2 up on Ace O'Keefe. Jamie Stevens 8-3 up on Matt Edwards. That's very impressive. Jamie must be playing very well. Actually, I saw him playing yesterday. He is playing very well. And Brendan Collier 10-4 up on George Zamoya. There you go, Trent. Who's my prediction? I think it's just Robbo. I'm gonna say Robbo as my tip to win. I know it's hard to bet against Jake, but I mean it's between these top guys, it's a bit of a anyone can do it. What time's winner's side kick off? Straight after this, BJ, and I'm Logan. Jake, Kurt, grand final. That's a good prediction too, Jeff. Kurt has had 2 horrible matches yesterday. Actually, I would say no, I don't think Kurt will get there. Yes, Kurt's incredible. But yesterday he really struggled, and he's been saying that he's just not been putting that much time in, and that's why he's been struggling. He was 10-4 down against Mark Owens before winning that match 11-10. It's not very often that you can get that far behind in this field and not have them run at least 1 rack on you, so... McGregor, Jake to beat Robbo, okay. Alright, anyway, so Noonan, while I'm talking about irrelevant nonsense, looks like he's gotten these. Actually, Noonan, by the way, is looking very good though. He has made... So yeah, he's playing very well. He's smashing around all this stuff, but he's still made a few errors. And it's important to keep that in mind. Mix let him off the hook a few times. So yeah, while he does look dangerous, he doesn't look like peak Noonan where he's just getting everything and looking unstoppable. Justin Sage yesterday, I was watching him, he's made a few errors, more than you would expect. Robbo, when I watched him, looked almost flawless. Tem, certainly can't count Tem out. It looks like he's reset after his defeat to Jake McCartney yesterday, and I mean, to beat Sean Dempsey 11-2 is very impressive. So Joel there's tried to play a combination shot, and a deflection shot I guess you would call it, and he's missed it, and now he's let Josh back in. Oh, also, I haven't mentioned Rusty. Rusty, of course, can always win one of these things. He's a freak of nature, force of nature. Coin flip on 4 to 6 players. Yeah, that's probably a better way of putting it, Trent. I probably should have just said that rather than saying a bunch of dribble there for a second. Grab your 6-sided dice out, everyone, and well, actually, you know what? Can you chuck up a poll, Dan? Let's see who people in the chat think are going to win. I mean, on YouTube, yeah. There you go. Let's hear your opinions, everyone. How many can you put in? Can you get 6? Maybe we could bracket them. Who will win? Great way to put it. Yes or no? Okay, Josh and Joel are in a bit of a containing safety battle on the left-hand side. Joel being on the yellows. I wonder if he's playing a deflection shot here off the red to clear it. No, he's playing another safety. Yeah, nice. So this frame on the left could go for a while here. Oh, Jakey's just walked in, the big show. Superstar. Just walked into the building. Everyone instantly sees that he's walked in and starts trying to find excuses to get near him so they can start talking to him. VJ for the underdog. Honestly, I saw VJ play yesterday and he was playing very good stuff. Looked very hard to beat. He's demolished Sean Partridge 11-3 and Sean just beat Brenton Collier, so he can hear me too. Oh my god, that is embarrassing. Yeah, but good shout that. Yeah, VJ is a very good player. Sounds like something I would do flogging. Well, that's an interesting thing, because that's not something I've ever done, but oh yeah, everyone's saying Jake. Where are the rest of the... Who'd you put in the poll? Oh, Jake, Justin, Rusty, Robbo. Yeah, fair enough. Of these... Yeah, I mean, the poll is 58% Jake. Though you're probably not talking about this poll. Alright. Sorry, I'm back, everyone. Noonan at the table on the Reds. Played a containing safety there. No, he's got a full snooker. That's a great shot. That's a great shot. Yeah, I mean, all Noonan's balls are on. I mean, Noonan's safety game is brilliant. VJ was calling out Tem for a cash match at Reedy's matches with Blackburn Nationals. Would love to see them play here. I don't think any Queenslander would ever play a match in Victoria, Dakota. They tend to like to play up there, and exclusively up there. But we'll see. That'd be a great match too, by the way. Oh, sorry. More stuff? Oh, we want someone to watch. Yeah, we've got judges in. Oh, in this event. Ah. Maybe. Yeah. That would be great to see. We wouldn't be able to stream it though, the stream's busy. Okay. Very much disagree, Toby. Yes, DJ's very good, but Tem is Tem. Thanks, Greg. Greg's just messing with me, Dan. Okay, I wonder what Josh's plan is for this red that's in the middle of the table. I wouldn't think it passes to the right middle. Let's get an overhead view on that one. Oh, I think it does. Oh, wowee. This could be 7-3 there. That'll be another good match. Tanaz, you and BJ, you've been on fire of late. Current Australia champion Jason Tanaskovic. Oh, he's just good. Yeah, that was always a risk. It was always in the yellow. And don't rate Tem. Killer crossover champion Tem. King's Cup semi-finalist, previous year runner-up. Nah, I wouldn't rate him either. As a bloke. But as a player... Alright, so Noonan 9-5 lead over Reardon. And Josh 7-3. So dry break there from Noonan, and not the best of spreads. That's alright, so Mix opted for the yellows. He's coming to the bunch here. He's in amongst it, but there's a lot of work to do. There's yeah, oh, there we go. That was his biggest problem to solve, and unfortunately, I mean, he's missed the pot and he's killed his ball, so that's a disaster. Now Noonan's certainly got the initiative in this frame. I wonder how he's going to go about it, and it looks like he's wasting no time. Has Shawnee Partridge played yet, Floggin? Love how I read it as Floggin, unbelievable. Alright, so he's playing Joey Tomei, and he's 6-all at the moment. Well, okay, so that ball passed through the gap there for Noonan, so they're actually, yeah, it wasn't that much work, and he's made great work of this already. So in lightning speed, it looks like Benny's going to go on the hill. Still got work to do, obviously. Control this well, yep. Now I'm wondering if he leaves himself all the angles so that he can come across to the left-hand side of the table and put the black to the middle, or if he's going to do something else. Meanwhile, Joel is at the table on the left-hand side. On the red balls. Tem's mapping one of best in Australia. Yeah, I think that pretty much everyone agrees with that, Jason, actually. It seems to be the consensus that his mapping is incredible. I've had a hit with him a few times where he's just told me every shot to play, and it's incredible how easy the game gets. It's he just sees things that you don't normally, well, I don't normally think of. And Benny's on the hill. Very nicely done there. So yeah, he didn't do what I said. He just screwed back a smidge for the black to the middle. Yeah, a good comment actually, BJ. Why aren't you here, Jason? We would have all loved to have you here, and the way you're playing, you'd think you could certainly go a yard. It's a fair travel for anyone interstate. Can't blame anyone for not making it. Oh, that's an in off there. In off on the cut break is very hard to do. But poor Noonan's found a way there. Yeah, go Joey. Women represent. 7-6 now for Joey. ACT state tryouts on the same weekend. Ooh, that's a bit rough. Bit of a rough schedule clash there. Mark Owens isn't allowed to be playing Arena unless he's on stream. Oh, that's a really good shout there. Mark's so absurdly tall that his big melon keeps getting in the way of the camera. Mark's now 7-4 behind Mark. So, Mike, right? Mike Bellum. Yeah, Mark's 7-4 behind. So Mike's won 6 in a row now. What's going on there? I mean, Mike can play for sure, but Owens is an elite. Alright, anyway, Joel, it looks like he's going to get one back here. The black will go to the right middle. He's just got to trickle over. Oh, no. No need. No need, he says. I'll just keep the white central and pot everything in the corners. Like the snooker player that he is. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, Mick on the yellows. If he just gets back a little bit on this ball, he's going to have no issues. These link up real nice. Just screw back to the side rail, and then you got plop-ins. Nice, Joel. Got one back. 7-4. Yeah, I see, Jason. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Hard to move your entire state tryouts just for one event, but it is a big event. Yeah, that's a shame. I imagine Matt Harmon might have entered as well, and Mick Norton. Who else is in ACT who's a gun player? Oh, Nick, that is a very uncharacteristic miss. And he's taking it well. I think he feels he's lost already, just based on just how he said that and his attitude. He's like, look, I've been beat. And to be fair, you're 10-5 down against a freak show like Ben Noonan. Now, if Benny gets these, I mean, what a what a level of confidence to take into your next round. I mean, to be fair, they're all plop ends except the one near the black. You've just got to get good on it. Wonder what ball he's going to choose as the ball to transition up to it. Yeah, well, we could do it now, but I don't think he will. Okay, so Jason, it sounds like you guys have the same system up in ACT as we have in Victoria. The winner and runner-up go straight into the state team. So I don't know if you can call ACT a state team, can you? Since it's a territory. But anyway. Bit of semantics. Joel's played Joel's got a quite an unfortunate nudge there. He nudged the black at very dead. Oh, so Noonan did get up on off that ball, like I pointed out he might. Oh, look at this. The poll's tightening up. Jake 41%, Robbo 36%, and no one rates any of these interstate players. Oh, Noonan's missed. And accidentally knocked the black there with his hand, so that's loss of frame for Noonan. Yeah, moving the black with your hand is loss of frame, everyone. Those of you at home who don't know. Alright, so how's Joel going to solve this conundrum he's found himself in? Well, that's... Okay, he's played a safety. He's decided he just needs a bit of coverage there. And he needs to win the tactical battle. Funnily enough, Josh has not been winning these little... Joel's not been winning these little sort of tippy-tappy safety battles. Have been having as much as... Yeah, accidentally, Greg. As much as you'd expect him to, because Joel's an excellent tactician. Oh yeah, no, it wasn't accidentally. He's missed a shot and just flicked the black away. It's like, Mick, you don't have to worry about potting that. It's over the hole. Kind of like Tem the other day, where he missed a shot and then swept the entire table with his cue. Tem was just being kind. He's like, you know what, Jake? You're going to get these. I don't need a... What's been the peak viewers so far? I know we had 500 and something people viewing Jake playing Tem. That's probably the answer for you, Jace. I imagine when Simon and Jake play, because it will be streamed for sure. Well, I suppose I can't actually guarantee that, but I would assume it'll be streamed. That'll probably be the most viewers so far. So Mick's missed another ball there, and if he got it, he would have had flop-ins. Yeah, there would have been no issue for the yellows at all. So now Noonan has a chance to get the win here, but they're pretty tricky. He's going to have to... Noonan's just a freak doubler, so these two reds on the right-hand side, they're probably not as big of an issue as they would be for most folks. Yeah, see, Josh again, really putting Joel in a tough spot here. Josh has got more balls on the table, which is always advantageous, and it looks like if Joel just leaves him in a... If Joel doesn't accomplish something with this shot, Josh has got a great chance to get them. I'm thinking at this stage I might focus a little less on Noonan and Reardon and more on the match on the left, since it looks like Reardon and Noonan will be done soon. If they get closer together, I'll go back to it. So there, Joel's just left distance for Josh. That's his solution to the problem here. And I wonder if Josh can... Noonan's missed a ball, and I just said I wouldn't focus as much on this match, and proceeds to focus on the match. So Josh, I imagine, is going to be looking everywhere to see if he can find a shot to nothing. Just because there's a bit of distance involved here, you don't really want to go full out crazy lash. Easy out for Nuno here. Yeah, good call that, Shane. Well done. No, he just went full-blooded. No shot to nothing. He's like, I'm never missing this. And now he can get a nice little nudgerino here if he wants on the balls there, if he plays this yellow to the bottom right. But he's got to work out exactly where every ball is going, which is always tricky. Unless he can just hit the one ball on the right-hand side and half ball it or something. Nah, see, he needed to get it a little thicker than that. I think he could have potted that ball to the high side of the pocket a bit more. He could have got it a bit thinner, and if he did that, he would have also hit the ball on the rail thinner, and I reckon he would have been on everything. But he probably potted it a bit thicker than he wanted to, and that's why he is now in this predicament. So I guess Joel was right in leaving distance might have been the solution here to get back into this frame. So he's tried to leave Joel just under that red and real tight to it so that Joel wouldn't have much of a shot. But as it is, he's just left Joel about as good as Joel could want to be. It's only the black that's a concern for Joel here. And the other thing that's so it's just difficult to get to the black, because I imagine Joel will be playing this ball to the right hand side, and it's quite tricky to get from that to the ball on the rail on the right. So if he can pot this ball to the bottom right and then get on the other ball to the bottom right, then you laugh at. Okay, no, maybe he's on that. Playing a bit of a stun. Nah. He's just gonna get on this ball to the middle and get back on it, and then he's got to find a way to get from this ball to the right hand side to a good position on the black. He can always just play the double on the black, of course. What time is Simon and Jake? As soon as this round's done. Probably as soon as one of these matches are done, they'll be jumping on. Something like that. Although typically they do the matches in order, but yeah, they'll be working on the stream. So probably as soon as Reardon and Noonan are done, you can probably expect to see one of those matches. I thought he might have been able to hard hit a double kiss cannon the other end. You might be right, but that sounds a little bit completely insane. Just a little bit completely insane, but I don't know. These guys can play shots that I can't even think of, so maybe you're right. Maybe that was the shot. Alright, anyway. Noonan at the table here, he looks like he's one skill shot away from victory. But it's a very hard skill shot. Or some, like, massive, crazy double. Okay, he's screwing back. I wonder if he's screwing back down for the double. I think that's what he's done. And now Noonan is a great doubler. I wouldn't be surprised at all if he gets this. And now, meanwhile, Joel has landed kind of in the no man's land. He didn't play for the double. It's clear he played to get onto the side rail to pot it down to this bottom left. And yes, that's generally the better way to go, because it'll be covering Josh's yellow. But I just feel if he was anywhere near straight on the double, he's never ever missing it. But I know some players like to avoid doubles at all costs. Oh no, he's played the double. Okay, he just overcooked the shot a little bit. Actually, no, what he was probably trying to do was get on the side rail, and he landed there, and he's like, this double's fine, I'll just play the double. Meanwhile, another double. Bang! And he's nailed it. And that should be all she wrote. The fat lady is singing. Let's make a clip of Gina Reinhardt singing some sort of song. Well done, Noonan. Great win here. 11-6 over Mick Reardon. Oh. Wow. That's the classic. You're like, you see him tucking in his shirt. It was, I find those shots exceptionally difficult as well when you're having to to avoid the ball under your stomach. It's just a massive nuisance. And even the great Ben Noonan has fallen victim to it. Yes, Benny. Yeah, wait till you see what happens in a minute's sale. Of course, I won't have said that until the future anyway, so. Alright, can Mick steal this one? 10-7, you're starting to believe. Dare to dream, it might be possible. He's just got to get so precise here on this shot. We'll play it with left hand side. This looks pretty good. This looks good. That's a great effort. I mean, what more could you want? Hard shot, but better than nothing. Just got to play this cut across, and then looks like he's avoiding the black, but then he's going to get back for the other one. I mean, it was a tall order. Can he pull it off? That's thick. Oh no. What do I know? It's thick, he says, as it goes into this straight into the pocket. Alright. One more miraculous shot, Mick. Starting to get a bit louder in here. Means I can use my normal voice. I don't have to whisper. It's always a concern when the players can hear me talking. Oh, Mick just changed cue to play this shot. If that's true, that's the most insane thing. Right, okay, legitimately, he changed cue for this shot. This must be his thin cut cue. I'm surprised he didn't use it for the last shot then. He's nailed it. I've got to buy that cue off him. Oh, never mind. Nah, he can have it back. That's pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal. Get a replay on that, Dan. Oh, that's sick. That is sick. Suppose it's better that happens at 10-6 than 10-all or something, but God. BJ, we're not going to let your comment show up, but just a heads up, if you want your, if you don't want ads, there's this thing called YouTube Premium that you can pay for, and then you don't have to worry about ads. Or you can get ad block, but I wouldn't recommend ad block. Seen him get this yellow? Well, he did, Matt. He nailed it. You were spot on. It must have been the cue. Can't believe you swapped cue for one shot. That's crazy. That's a it's a bit of a pisser actually, but anyway, it was a great pot. But yeah. All right, back to focusing on Joel here. Joel's got another good chance here, but he's landed this awkward no man's landy sort of territory here. I think he can hold though. I think if he cuts this, he can hold. But okay, he mustn't because it looks like he's playing the double with how he's feathering here. And he's missed it wide. Alright, replay here. Sick. Sick, sick. Ben Noonan's reaction's brilliant. Rusty's laughing in the background. What a moment. But yeah, what a shame there from Joel. Just missing that double. It's a great chance there to go 7-6. Josh is now playing the safeties. Yeah, I mean, a lot of distance. It's a nice shot there. I just imagine there's a way for Joel to just hit this red and nestle in under the other red and put Josh in a bit of an awkward position. As well as it lets Joel get his... Oh, he's played that pretty awful though. I was just sort of saying now, I didn't quite like that safety that much because Joel's balls are really sort of dead and out of the way up there at the top of the table. Where if you're Josh, you really sort of have a free dip at having a go. But he played the safety and gave Joel an opportunity to do something, and Joel proceeded to not do anything. So, that's actually that super thin nick has made that yellow so much more accessible. That was actually quite a result there. I mean, obviously he'd rather have knocked it away from the hole or whatever, but just that thin nick has made a world of difference there. It makes that shot from very difficult to quite simple if he gets on it. So yeah, this is a pretty awkward shot to the centre, but it's a shot to nothing. Oh, he's not even played it, he's just played the full safety. Okay, not really anything wrong with that. The thing I'd say that is wrong with that is, or the potential concern that you have is if Joel gets like a good shot here, where he leaves the white down this end of the table, Okay. I was going to say, down this end of the table where Josh isn't on the back one of these two balls on the right-hand side, the one closest to the rail, I think he is on that. If he wasn't on that, then Josh needed to play a plant, or else have to come up with another safety. Now that the room is super full of people and more people have been knocked out, I would hope I can find myself a co-commentator at some point here. No such luck so far. Just having to think about it. If he's deciding between safety and attack, or if he's... Okay, this looks like he's playing safety. Maybe that was like a bit of a two-way. It was more of a shot to nothing, where that could have gone, and if it did, he would have had both a better position for the white after the shot, and he's leaving Joel real difficult. But, Joel's got a chance here. Joel just needs to nail this cut to the left and get a bit of a result here. The white's going straight into the red on the rail, and things can be flying everywhere, but I think he's looking at exactly where it's going to be hit. So I wonder how hard he hits it. So he's tried to finesse it, and I'll tell you what, he got the perfect cannon he needed, but he's just missed the pot. He missed it thin too, so if he got it thicker, there would have been less movement on the balls, meaning he probably would have landed brilliantly. But yeah, no such luck really. Around what time is round 3 kicking off? I've said this about 850 times. As soon as the tables are available, they'll start putting matches on. Stiff isn't just an Aussie slang term. I'm not sure on the etymology. I think, I mean, what stiff as a board means dead. I wonder if it has something to do with that. I'm not sure. You could probably just Google, or actually probably put it into whatever AI system you prefer, and it'd probably give a good response to that. Round 3 is actually never starting. We've decided to cancel it. Just, yeah, everyone will split the money like good communists, and we'll sing Kumbaya till the sun sets. Anyway, Josh has now finally got what he wants. Good chance at tapping these in. Yeah. Pull away again to 8-5. I'm gonna just get myself an orange juice or something while Josh gets these. Alright, hello everyone, I'm back. Yeah, 8-5. Josh is on the Reds. Okay, so... Well, Josh's balls are... I definitely favour the Reds here, but as usual, you favour the player at the table. Yeah, so Joel's got a... So he can get on the ball at the top to the... Dan's going to go look around the room with his Xbox controller here. Actually, yeah, do a bit of the pan of the room so that it's filling up a bit, Dan. We've got some brilliant players sitting on the sidelines, watching, waiting. Rusty's sitting next to Justin. VJ's jumping about. Gorski and Jamo playing. Robbo and Jake talking about probably the split they're going to do when they meet each other in the final. Okay, so Joel has there's a very high tariff finish here. He's got to get on this yellow to the top left pocket. He's got to find a way to get neat on this yellow to the bottom right, and then find a way to get up into this small pocket in the top right corner of the table to put the yellow to the top left. All those shots are quite difficult and quite hard to land on, so... So I just found out that Mick was changing cues throughout the whole match. So he has this thing where certain shots he wants more feel for, he uses a lighter cue for, no, a heavier cue for, and then other shots he uses a lighter cue for. So he was, for that shot, switching from the heavier cue to the lighter cue. So that's real interesting. I've never personally thought to change cues for each shot. I mean, I struggle to even get the feel for the one I use. Oh yeah, the Donny Colbert special. He used to be a bit of a cue swapper. So meanwhile, Mark Owens got a frame back. It's now 7-all. You couldn't see it on stream, but Mark played perhaps the best shot I've seen. He's played a combination shot off the black onto yellow. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is a huge result for Joel. That's incredible. But yeah, Mark played a combination shot, full table. So the white has to go full table to hit the black onto a yellow to then double it full length of the table to the top pocket, and he's nailed it in the center of the pocket. It's an absolutely absurd shot. There's Mark. So now after he's done that, he's probably going to run away with that match. Queue manufacturers would love scary. They can tell everyone they should have 3 to 4 queues. Oh. Where am I looking? Oh. I don't quite understand that comment, yet fishing. Hello, guy who slammed his keyboard to make his name. Oh, I see. No, I think I understand what you mean now. And you probably just explained it. Oh, I see. Okay, I thought you were saying because Scary could use his YouTube channel to try and convince everyone that everyone needs a bunch of different cues. But never mind, you weren't even saying that. No, it was Mick Reardon. And Mick Reardon actually buys a new cue every few weeks or so. He wants a real specific feel to his cue, and yeah, he's not been able to find it. Similar to Scott Matthews, though I think Scott Matthews was probably just doing that to sell his cues on for more than what he pays for them. But anyway, let's not get into that. Poor miss from Joshy there. Unfortunately, I looked away for a bit and didn't. And by looked away, I mean I was reading the chat and talking to people. Oh yeah, so Joey, yeah, is 9-8 up on Sean Partridge. Wowee. I mean, great effort from Joey. Sean's I mean, no offense to it, Sean's a much better player. But Joey can play real well. I mean, she won the satellite to get in here. You're not doing that unless you can play. Joey's more of a 9-ball player, I believe, and she's making the transition over to this style of 8-ball. So she keeps getting better. Alright, Joel, big shot here, real big. Oh, he's Mick Scary looking over my shoulder. All the superstars are here. G'day, Mick. So they're talking now about waiting for all the Repechage matches to finish before starting the next round. It's interesting if they do decide that's the way they want to handle it. Personally, I'm not sure why they're not just putting on the third round matches now. Look at the big brain on Joshy. So he's set that up so that he can manufacture the plant if Joel is somehow unable to hit this yellow. Now Joel really doesn't. I don't know what Joel should do here. Does he want to hit this, or does he want to do the old fake attempt? That's probably not good for Joel. I wonder if there's a plant that can be manufactured here. Well, then there's the question, would he even want to play that or just play another safety? You mentioned Scott Matthews. Why does he not play these events? Only recently discovered him on socials. Well, I just shouldn't answer that question. Maybe I'll say this. The sort of, I guess, the way... Ooh. So it's commonly, well, I don't know how commonly this is said, but it's certainly, I've heard it said that Scott Matthews is one of the greatest, up there as one of the greatest, like, top sort of 3 snooker players Australia's ever produced. However, put a bow tie on him and he can't pot a ball. So, that might be the reason he doesn't play at anything. Anyway, 9-5, barring a cataclysmic error. So yeah, well, so okay, Joel. I think Joel is very clearly sick. I mean, I said before he sounded awful, and yeah, he's coughing. He's looking grim. Anyway, where is this stream out of? Geelong, Slate. So Slate's the venue. It's in Geelong, Victoria, Australia. Yeah, so Slate is the big pool hall in Geelong. It's a brilliant venue. There's, I think, 28 tables, something like this. Yeah, great staff, great everything. Music playing, all the TVs. I don't know what they're doing at the moment. Look at all these people buzzing. Yeah, he can play in his garage very well, yep, fishing. He's the king of his garage, actually. But yeah, he definitely... I mean, he sees shots that... I mean, you don't even think are possible, and he just knocks them in. I wish he would play, to be honest. It would be just good to see him. I know he played in one round of the Pockets Pro Series back when that was a thing, and he got really stiff draws. I believe he drew just Rusty Wheeler in one, and then James Delahunty in another. And I think he was a 7-5 loss in both of those matches, but that's a really great effort against some of the best players in the country. And I know he played big guns one year, and he played big guns one year, and I believe he beat Jake McCartney. So yeah, I mean, the bloke can play, he just struggles under the pump, I think. And he's in his own head about his cue. It's never perfect or whatever nonsense. But Joey is now 10-8 up on Sean Partridge. Ben Judge has won, I believe, 5 frames in a row and now goes 7-6 up on Travis Martin. Yeah, Roy Tan 8-7 up on Tan. Scott Parker 7-6 up on Jamie Butner. Trey Chan 8-5 up on Alec Everanatis. Wowee. Jack Phillips now on the hill against Reece Godden, 10-5. Jamo and Gorski 9-all. Roy Noblet 10-7 up on Jack Green. And Mark and Mike are still 7-all. There's an update from the other matches. Vinny, I've heard that from certain people, like, it probably isn't true. People tend to overhype these sorts of things. But yeah, it would be great seeing you play pool. Be awesome, actually. You entering with a thing like this? Absolutely. Alright, so Josh here, he's got another excellent chance. Okay, so he's on the real high side of this. I think this is a good angle. I think he can pop this and real come up at the table and get to the sort of really out of his way ball on the top rail. But he needs to ensure that he avoids... Ideally, I think if he can avoid using this side rail, that's ideal. Because it means he's not going to hit the... Oh no, he's had to go that way. Okay, he might not have had the angle I thought he did at all. Mick Hill would be spewing he isn't able to play this weekend. Yeah, actually, I imagine there's several players who might have come from overseas to play this. But, I mean, the tournament decided that no international players, which is, I mean, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough, Vinny. I'm sure it wouldn't take you too long to get into it and start toweling everyone up. I watched a bit of the video last night of Mick Hill coaching the young fella in England, and wow, it just gives you a picture of just how absurdly good those guys are. They're just on a complete other level. I think, honestly, if Mick Hill and some of these guys were able to play in this tournament, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think it would even be competitive. It's hard to imagine anyone, but I mean, Joel, I think, is the only player who's beaten Mick in a long race tournament like this. And to do that, I think he ran 8 racks in a row. Mick Hill dry broke 4 times, and Joel ran 8 racks. That's if my memory serves me correctly, and that's what it takes to beat a player like that. And Joel's really struggling. You can just tell by Joel's normally so professional in his demeanour, but yeah, he's really struggling. I think he's quite unwell. And Josh has an excellent chance here to go on the hill. Yeah, Simon Singleton's playing Jared. Simon's the best player in New Zealand. Well, I believe he is. Yeah, we'd be... the guy, Jamie Stevens, just played. I forget his name. Let me find it. Matt Edwards. He came from New Zealand as well, I think. Yeah, nicely done by Josh there. Made no mistake, and that's on the hill, 10-5. Here you go, we're viewing the draw here. Mark Owens is now taking the lead, 8-7 over Mike Ballum. Looks like Josh has just run into the loo for a bit, so there might be a bit of a wait here. Jack Green's still battling. Roy's on the hill. Josh Gorski is now first on the hill against him and... playing Jamo. Oh, but you guys can just read that. I don't know why I'm bothering to read it out. I suppose if someone's listening while driving. In other words, if Trent is still doing that. Yeah, Matt, that's how I thought it should be interpreted as well. And yes, you're right. There would be none whatsoever. It's maybe like 3 players in this whole thing I could have drawn that I'm favoured against. Vinny, didn't you knock in a 147? Oh, wow. Is that true, Vinny? Are you a 147 player? Oh, I was actually talking about the other Trent, but, well, if you are too, then cool beans. I'll read out the other matches then for you. Yeah, Jack Phillips got up 11-5 over Reece Godden. Trey Chan currently 8-5 up on Alex. Scott Parker 9-6 on Jamie Butner. Roy Tan and Tan are 8-all. Chuka is still trailing 6-7 to Ben Judge. Joey's still on the hill, 10-8 against Sean Partridge. Scary beat Ace O'Keefe 11-3. And Jamie Stevens beat Matt Edwards 11-4. Brenton Collier beat George Zamoya 11-4. And Eki and Greg, for some reason, haven't opened pool stat. Can't find good help these days. Go, Shave. Yeah, man. Alright, so Josh is first in here and he's on a chance to close out the match now. That looks a little bit no man's landish. Maybe. I don't know. I wonder how he might just pot this, just dead weight drop this ball in on the right hand side. Just make sure he's off the rail so he can then go left hand side and then middle and then just unsure how he can find the path for the white. Maybe he's stunning into, yeah, okay, that's nice, yeah. So he's stunned into that just to promote it a little bit. And he's enough off the rail that he can get what he wants, I think, with the white on the left here. Reckon Jamie Stevens next round will be on the screen. Do you mean on the stream table or on the commentary? I think we'd all like to have Jamie on the commentary. He's excellent at it. I think, oh Luke, I'm starting to understand what you mean now. Obviously if you knock in at 147 you are not a novice cueist, so it's obvious. But you could still be a novice at 8-ball, I'd say, comparatively in terms of knowledge. I think that's what Vinny is getting at. Obviously he would just come onto the scene and be one of the better players just by default because of his brilliant cueing, but I think that's what he's more getting at. What was that, the thing at Turks? Yeah, so Dan was just saying that the last tournament that Scotty Matthews was in, he won, and that's true. That was the in-house comp at Turks in Traralgon, which was 10 years ago or something. I believe he beat Steve Tran in the final there. Maybe Turks felt like his garage, and so he was able to, yeah, really bring it. Nice shot, Josh. Brilliantly done. And, yep, that's all she wrote there. Bad luck to Joel. I'd say mostly bad luck for getting sick, but... because, yeah, he's certainly not bringing his best there. Which I'm sure he's unhappy about, but... can't win them all, and obviously take nothing away from Josh. Josh is a brilliant player. He's playing fantastic. I saw him playing Jake yesterday, and yes, Jake won, but Josh was really putting the fight to him, and yeah, I highly rate Josh's game. It would be great to watch him go throughout the future, see what he's able to accomplish, because I mean the sky's the limit when you play like him. I think we might be ending the stream here, I'm not sure. No, we're going to shift over. Jamo and Gorski are going. Let's get the old screen moving. Well played, Josh. Changing of the guard, take a bow, young man. Yeah, well done to Josh. Good shout there, firing line Q Sports.
Perfect timing. We got Jamo and
Here we go. Jamo and Gorski are on the hill. Can we just get Rusty to sit down? Rusty, as I mentioned yesterday, Rusty started his side hustle as a rapper with that chain that he's rocking there. I've heard a little bit about your New Zealand rules, old Briley, and yeah, they sound really, really stupid, just to put it frankly. I don't know why you guys play those rules. Is it just people not wanting to change? I mean, what's going on? What's Rusty's rapper name? Ooh, jeez, good question. Can we get some suggestions in the chat on what Rusty's rapper name would be? Big Red? Big Red's taken by Ian Hinton, I believe. Two chin. Oh, jeez. Come on. Ball break. Oh, ball breaker. Yeah, no, not bad. Well, consider the can of worms opened. Those rules suck. Sorry. They just are silly. No same rules here in New Zealand. You reckon? I've heard otherwise. Maybe it's different in different areas. One chains, MC wheels, two chins. Why have we had that one twice? Russ T. I like that. I like Russ T. I reckon you win, Tanaz. That's the best one by a mile. Russ T. Pearl White. Yeah, for his teeth, Toby. Yeah, I gotcha. Don't mind it. Didn't think Rusty would be in the smokes, haha. Yeah, he lost to Wait. No, Rusty's in the... Wait, smokes? Well, what does that mean? Never mind. Oh, actually, yeah, I would make one amendment, Jason. It should be RUZ-T. Ruz T. But yeah, otherwise than that, I reckon that's the one. Thanks, Ed, for the donation. That's awesome. Oh, and thanks also, I didn't read out Pool Shark. Sorry, I saw your donation. For some reason, when it's a different colour, my brain skips over it. Thanks, Dan from CueballTV for the streaming. Get behind and consider a small donation. Thanks heaps, Pool Shark Coaching. You're always tuning in. You're always doing donations. I think that's fantastic. Also, yeah, I saw your thing on the difference between focus and concentration in the context of pool. I think that's a really interesting thought. Anyone who's not following Pool Shark Coaching on Facebook, have a look. Ed Dinger, yeah, thanks heaps for the donation. Thanks for the stream commentary, guys. Great stuff. I'm not talking too much about this Jamo Gorski game because I can't see what's going on, so I'll just sit here and talk shit. Because two chins is a play on two chains. Yes, but it's just a bit mean, Yep Fishing. I get what you're doing. Buster Rhymes or Ruster Wheels? Ruster Wheels, I like Ruster Wheels. It's good, Wally. Smoker's room, oh, I see. He's talking about the smokes because when you cam on him coming out, see. Oh, I see. Calls himself the Supreme Leader, does he? I'm surprised he doesn't go a step further and just say he's God Emperor. God Emperor of Queensland Pool. He bummed a ciggy, yeah, fair. No worries, Pool Shark Coaching, you're doing great work. Supreme Leader, Strawberry Blonde Phenom. Alright, anyway. It looks so Jamo's at the table now, he's on the reds. It would be nice if Gorski could get out of the way. There we go. Oh, I'm watching the delay. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong screen. So yeah, Gorski's at the table now. Oh, I reckon this is over. I reckon this is done. He's just got to get basically where his hand is, and he's done it. Gorski 11-10 over Jam. Oh, maybe he's got too much angle. Could have complications holding here. Jake and Simon aren't playing yet, Christine, unless you want to just watch them on the sidelines standing around chatting. Alright, so now he's got to draw this back into somewhere in the middle of the table, or else stun and get over to the left hand side of the table and play it to the right middle. Donald Rust. Yeah, maybe. I don't think he's orange enough to be like Donald Rust. Nice pot by Josh. So yeah, oh, he's not liking it. I'm trying to imagine what angle he could have where he wouldn't be liking it. He might be screwing directly towards the black. Ruster Rhymes, that's good too, Kurt. Nice. Ah, yeah, I see. Yeah, it was a shocking angle there. I believe that is exactly how it works, Brendan. That's how it worked for the intermediate comp, and I think they're running this the same way. Sorry if I'm wrong there, but I think that is correct. Rust DMC. He's gone full whackage, hoping to fluke, and he's fluked it. Oh dear. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Wow. I'm getting Dan in to see if we can replay that, but wow, that's like, that hurts me just sitting here watching it. Jamo must be devastated. Dan, we've just seen the biggest fluke of the century. Can you replay it, please? Six pocket search, yeah, it was definitely a bit of six pocket theory there. I mean, it's worked out for him, but ugh. Yeah, Hayden, you're spot on, six pocket theory. Poor Jamo indeed. Bang, he's just smashed it into the red and... Oh. Alright, here we go, guys. So see what he was trying to do? He was trying to smash it off the red and get it into the top right, or the bottom right pocket as we see here, and oh, look at his face. Oh, he's like, oh. Pat Hamilton shot? Yeah, you're right, Wally. That's how Pat would have played it, but Pat would have pretended that he meant it. Alright, we'll be, yeah, there's a couple of matches over there. I'm gonna leave you for a bit. I'll be back for the next round stream Yeah, that is why the table has 6 pockets, so that we can see disgusting flukes like that.
And it was still going lower in the middle, still went top side, and it just turned into the bottom. I should have filmed that, I should have filmed that. There was nowhere that you could do it online. Yeah, it was turned. just say sun. It's like sun's is friendly. Sun. What I get is like 5, 6 people going black. Maybe I also like. I also like 2 lines. The double that didn't go, is but I'm making that sure of the pot, and there's no logic into You probably seen the red, did you? Yeah, I did. I probably missed top 5, 3 of the top 5 easiest balls. I didn't make it look like it.
I tried to pinch it from inside, so it was easy when you're fucking the other way. I could have pinched it the other way off too. I could have done that. I could have done it too. I tried to pinch it, so inside the
Practice your own shots and stuff like that. You get out of jail one. You don't see it.
He's older.
Alright, we're about to start the winner's side third round. Just before we do, for
for those that have entered the tournament that don't make tomorrow, so don't make the top 16, the Blancs comp will run tomorrow from 12 o'clock. The names will be taken from 11 o'clock tomorrow, not today, so you'll put your name in tomorrow. It's $4,000 total prize money, $3,000 to the winner, $1,000 runner-up. So, yeah, tomorrow they'll start taking matches for Blancs, 11 o'clock.